In this video, let's talk about the approach on mastering the data science for working professionals. Now, with the current economic restructuring that we see in the market, everyone has come to a realization point that by ensuring that you get yourself skilled in the domain which is in current demand, it would ensure that you are in a right path in your career. And that's where the data science comes into picture, which is one of the hottest skill in the current market. Now, the average salary of a data scientist in US is more than $120,000, and in India it is closer to around 8 lakh rupees per annum. So that is what I've seen last time in the Glassdoor. Now, you can think of this data science as a way to earn money, but remember guys, don't go by the only term for earning the money, because in order to reach that point, there's a lot of hurdles or there's a lot of steps that you need to take to get the full benefit of earning more money with the help of data science. First and foremost, in order to enter this field and also succeed in this field, you need to motivate yourself to love the data set, because the data science is all about learning the data and working with the data. Now, without any drive, with just the drive of just earning the money, so it will never help you to reach the final outcome, that is becoming a data scientist, because you might leave your learning path at some point. Furthermore, in order to achieve the greatest outcome in the data science field and also ensure that you have the right confidence, you need to work on the real projects. Just acquiring the fundamental knowledge or the skills won't make you an expert as a data scientist. Likewise, in order to increase your expertise, obviously you have to increase the level of difficulty every time you undertake a data science project. Now, in this video, let me just give you a roadmap as how you can become a data scientist as a working professional. Now, when we talk about this data science is not a straightforward way or it's a single discipline journey. So it's a multidiscipline learning journey that you have to take. So first thing that you have to do is you have to set your mind that, okay, you're going to become a data scientist, and once you decide yourself that you're going to become a data scientist and you want to enter this field, then what you need to do is you have to start getting yourself comfortable in working with the key tools for data science. So when we talk about the key tools of data science, you'll have to look into the Python programming, which is one of the most popular and widely used programming language, and learning this language will help you with creating the web application, handle the big data, perform the prototyping in a much better way, and not just that, it will also help you to apply the deep learning models in an effective way. So first thing that you need to learn or get yourself acquainted is the Python programming. Then this is followed by R programming. Now this is purely optional. In case if you're working on the statistical computing, at that time R programming is important. Else you can keep the knowledge of the R programming as an optional one. Now once you learn about this Python, the next thing that you will progress is learning about the data exploration and the visualization libraries. Here, if you are into the analytical side of the data analysis, so that's where we'll be making use of this pandas and the matplotlib and the other related libraries. So if you're in Python, obviously you'll focus on pandas, matplotlib and Seaborn. If you're working on R programming language, maybe at that time you will make use of the relevant libraries to master the data exploration, which is also known as EDA, and visualization with the help of the pandas and the matplotlib library. Okay, these are the things that you would focus after the learning of this Python programming. Now once that is done, then you will start your learning journey by learning the key tools for machine learning. Some of the key tools for machine learning is performing the EDA in depth using the tools that you might have learned already, that is with the help of pandas, matplotlib. In some scenarios, you'll also make use of scikit-learn library, and perform the EDA in an effective manner, and also perform the cleaning on the data set so that you bring the raw data into a format where you can perform the analysis on top of it. Then you will learn about the techniques like feature selection and feature engineering. And while learning that, you'll also learn about the topics like machine learning models and the model selection. Here, out of all the various models that are available from the scikit-learn library, you have to choose a model that is suitable for a given data set. And that is something which you need to master as you progress in the learning journey. Because when we talk about the model, there are various models that are available. We have got the linear regression model, logistic regression model, decision tree, KNN model, SVM, K-means, naive, PCA and LDA. So there are various models that are available for us which will help us to analyze the data in an effective way. And you need to understand in which scenarios, which model that you need to use. Now, once you learn about the various models and its usage and its implementation, then comes the next part, that is evaluation of the model. So once you complete the evaluation of the model and complete those topics related to the evaluation of the models for various tasks, you will then progress in building your profile. So once you complete the learning aspect, so this is under the learning aspect. Okay, this is under the learning aspect. Now, once you complete your learning aspect, the next thing is profile building. Now here, under this profile building, first thing that you need to do is you need to build a profile on GitHub, which is one of the important tasks that every data scientist must complete. It is one of the most effective ways for a data scientist to gather all the code of the projects which they have actually undertaken. And also, it showcases your code and the projects which are undertaken by you. And it also shows us how long that you have been practicing the data science. And other thing that you need to start building when you look into the profile building is Quora, Stack Overflow, and even you can start creating your LinkedIn profile and start posting related to the data science on the LinkedIn profile. And even you can also think about creating your own YouTube channel where you start sharing your knowledge about the data science. And once you build your profile, then comes preparing for a data science interview. So here, by the time you come to this point of preparing for the data science interview, at this point, you already know all the skill sets. You have got an effective profile. And then at this point of time, you will start acting in a way that you are a data scientist because you have the necessary skill set. You are actually ready for your role of a data scientist. Okay, once you do the necessary preparation for your data science, then also in parallel, take a look at the typical data scientist job. At this point of time, you will look into the various job profiles that are available, that are posted on LinkedIn, reach out to the people who are already working in that field, and also reach out to the friends who are already working as a data scientist and get the tips from them to understand as how you would actually implement on a data set when you're working. Okay, so remember guys, when you talk about upskilling yourself, it's a continuous personal development. It's always important that you stay ahead in your career and you take full accountability for your career growth. If you want to learn more about data science and machine learning and deep learning, follow us on YouTube channel. Do check out the playlist on our YouTube channel. We've got a separate playlist on machine learning, statistics, Python programming, and all the data science related stuff for free. Do check out the YouTube channel, and I look forward to seeing you on the further video. So take care everyone.